March is coming in like a lion, with multiple storm systems expected in the coming days. Widespread snowfall across the United States is likely, from coast to coast. A multi-day severe weather event, with an outbreak possible on Thursday, is expected across the South starting on Wednesday and continuing through Friday. A very powerful storm system, named Winter Storm Quest, will be responsible for some of the severe weather and heavy snow, and also extremely heavy rainfall to parts of the Ohio Valley and Mid-South, possibly leading to major flooding problems. We have a lot to talk about in today's video, so I have divided this video into sections. If you would like to watch certain portions of the video to see what weather you can expect, please look at the timestamps in the description. With that being said, let's begin. For the first portion of the video, I wanted to give you a brief update on Winter Storm Piper. For those who may not remember, Winter Storm Piper was responsible for causing a particularly dangerous and rare rain and snowfall event for California last week. This brought very heavy rain across portions of California, particularly the Los Angeles metro, as well as prompting extremely rare blizzard warnings in the San Gabriel Mountains where multiple feet of snow accumulated. It has crossed the country since then, and is now bringing widespread snow to the northeast. As we go through the day on Tuesday, snow will become less and less widespread, before eventually moving out of the country by early Wednesday morning. Additional snowfall accumulations for the Northeast will generally be between about a dusting to a few inches, but some heavier snowfall looks likely in the higher elevations of New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. We also have a small snow event to talk about, which is prompting winter storm warnings for parts of North Dakota and Minnesota. This will be a fast-moving and short-lived snowfall event, beginning today. Snow showers are ongoing across parts of the northern plains and the Rockies. On Tuesday evening and night, this system will get better organized over South Dakota, with an area of heavy snow developing just north of the low-pressure center. It will move into the upper Midwest by Wednesday morning. It will slowly weaken during the day on Wednesday, becoming more of a light snow shower producer. Around this time, this week's system will cause showers and even severe thunderstorms to form in the south, moving north and east during the night. As it moves into the northeast on Thursday, snow will redevelop in parts of the northeast, as moisture gets pushed into cold air. The system should move off the coast by late Thursday night. This small system will bring a narrow swath of snow from the plains to the northeast. A swath of snow will extend from eastern Montana into Michigan. A dusting to a couple inches is possible in the gray and blue shades, for portions of Montana and the upper Midwest. An area of heavy snow is forecast around where the low-pressure system will strengthen, roughly between western North Dakota and central Minnesota. A widespread 6 to 12 inches is possible within the purple shades, with isolated amounts over a foot in the bright pink and green shades. In the northeast, some additional snow is expected, on top of what Winter Storm Piper brought, especially from northern New York into Maine. Even though this will be a relatively weak and short-lived storm, we are expecting some impacts to the south in the form of flooding and severe weather as well. Very heavy rain is possible from Arkansas into West Virginia on Wednesday into Wednesday night, with the heaviest rain from the Memphis metro into eastern Tennessee. This will be caused by repeated rounds of heavy rain and storms over the region. Severe thunderstorms will be possible on Wednesday from northeast Texas through the Mid-South and into Middle Tennessee, with a threat of large to very large hail, damaging wind gusts, and a few tornadoes. Now for the third section of the video, in which we will take a closer look at the most powerful storm expected this week. This winter storm has been named Quest by the Weather Channel, and is expected to spread snow across the country. Let's start off with the timing. Widespread snow is moving through the western United States today. The mountain snow should become more confined to the southwest on Wednesday, with widespread mountain snow and rain moving through the region. As we go into Thursday, Winter Storm Quest will dive into Texas, which will fire off another round of severe weather for the south. The low-pressure system will strengthen rapidly, resulting in robust thunderstorm development, strong winds, and extremely heavy rain on late Thursday night into Friday. The center of low pressure will quickly move northeast, bringing with it very heavy rain. When it reaches colder air in the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes, wintry weather may break out across the region on Friday afternoon and evening. Wintry weather will be pushed further into the Great Lakes and Northeast as we head into the weekend, before the snowstorm moves off the coast on Saturday afternoon and evening. These are the snowfall accumulations for the West. Widespread snowfall is forecast, with the heaviest snow expected in the southwest, particularly across the Sierra Nevada mountains, where multiple feet of snow is forecast. It's still a little bit early to look at snowfall accumulations beyond the West, so we will be getting into more detail about that in a later video. Winter Storm Quest will not only bring the threat of heavy snow, but it's looking like we will see an extreme outbreak of severe storms on Thursday. The areas shaded in brown and yellow currently have a risk of seeing some type of severe weather, but the highest risk of widespread severe weather is within this red area. The Storm Prediction Center mentioned in their latest discussion that a regional severe thunderstorm outbreak appears possible across parts of the southern plains into the Arklatex and Arklamis regions, with tornadoes, damaging wind, and hail all possible. The severe weather threat will likely become less severe by Friday, still looking like there will be a risk of damaging winds, hail, and even tornadoes across the south. The Storm Prediction Center has drawn a slight risk across a large area of the South in anticipation of a continued severe weather threat, including cities like Atlanta, Georgia, Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, and more. As if the severe threat wasn't enough, this winter storm will also produce extremely heavy rain on Thursday, which has prompted a moderate risk of excessive rainfall from central Arkansas into western Kentucky. If you live within this threat area, please make sure that if you encounter flooded roadways, turn around, don't drown. I think we have covered all the information for this video. This was a long video which took quite a bit of work to do, so if you did enjoy today's forecast, please consider subscribing to this channel and please also leave a like if you haven't already. Thank you, and see you soon.